Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. This is not your first time. Thank you for coming back. So I'm going to be doing a reading right now for all of y'all. 1 second. I asked what this reading was going to be about. And what I heard was your biggest wish is being considered. So I'm kind of curious, what are you wishing for? I'm entering into my nosy phase. I kind of want to know what you're wishing for. You don't have to tell me if you want to be that way. I'm joking. All right. Let's get ready. I keep alternating between ridiculously hot and ridiculously cold. This is obnoxious. This is super duper obnoxious. All right. All of this fell out. So, and then I'll get some of these. Oh, yep. There you go. Ooh. This energy is intense. I had the weirdest dream last night. And I woke up with allergies afterwards. I dreamt that my for some reason I was forced to hang out with my ex-sister-in-law. You could already tell where this is going. For some reason, there was like some gathering. It wasn't a family gathering. It's kind of like a friend gathering or something like that. And I was forced to hang out with my ex-sister-in-law. And I had to force myself to be nice. And so I was succeeding at being like civil. And in front of everyone, she's like, "Here, have some coffee." And she hands me her coffee cup, which like a to-go tumbler from some coffee shop. And I was like, "No, thank you." And then she totally like in the dream, she totally like in front of everyone was like, "Why are you grossed out by me?" And it totally put me on the spot. And I was like, "No." Yes, I am, but no. And then she goes, "Well, if you're not grossed out by me, then taste the coffee. It tastes really good." And I was like, "No, I don't drink coffee." And she goes, "Yes, you do." And I was like, "No, I don't. I drink chai." And she says, "Oh, that's perfect because it's a chai tea latte." I was like, "Oh, damn it." So I go and sip her coffee and it's like really, really good. And I was like, "Fine, I'll drink it, whatever." And she seems super smug, right? And so the dream continues, and we're like on some outing, something with like a tropical setting, and there were monkeys. It looked like some high-end resort I had been to with my relatives in the Philippines years ago. And we're there and we're chatting, and I overhear a conversation that my ex-sister-in-law is having with someone else. They're talking about the Rona. And I was like, "Wait, what? You had it?" And she goes, "Oh, no, I'm all better now." And I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" And she's like, "Yeah, no, my symptoms stopped like 2 days ago." I was like, "Your symptoms stopped 2 days ago." And she's like, "Yeah, I haven't had a fever in like a day or so." And then she smiles and she's like, "Did you like your coffee?" I was like, "Bleh." Oh my God. And then I went through the whole protocol of like inhalation program, cleared out all my sinuses, and I was just like, I was so pissed. I was like, you hooker ass whore. I fucking hate you. Oh my God. And then I woke up and I was like, what a bitch. That's how I woke up. And I was like, you filthy ass hoe. How dare you? How dare you? And then now I have sinus stuff going on. My lungs feel weird. And I'm kind of just like, listen, if y'all demonic ass motherfuckers want to breach me, send your biggest one because it's about to be a fight. It's about to be a motherfucking fight. And then I got up and, like, you know, just kind of put some powders on my face. Put some powders, put some mascara, and I was like, I'm good. I'm good to go. So, how's your morning? How have your dreams been? It was crazy. I don't dream of that person, like, at all. I don't dream of her at all. But yeah, it was not good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and run an actual respiratory protocol. I'm about to text her and be like, "You hoe," and then re-block her on my phone. Like, "You hoe, I'm not your sister." Oh shit! I better stop before. I better stop. I better stop. I know you watch me. I know you watch me. I'm joking. I don't think she watches me. Anyways, beauty in reverse. So there's something ugly afoot, right? There's something ugly. Maybe you perceive it as ugly. Maybe it's actually ugly. We're gonna see. Let me lay out the cards real quick. I feel like I need to know the story in advance. I need to know this story in advance. I feel tension in the air. I feel, yeah, this all makes sense to me. Absolutely. So this upside down passion, right? High priestess of fire, you know, hold back just a little bit. I'm not capable of that. I'm not capable. Anyways, so it's upside down passion that's happening, right? Be careful of how you allow your emotions to affect you. This is a type of movement that you're not going to see coming. So it's this thing of, I thought this was going to be a positive reading. This is about your biggest wish is being considered. You're not going to see it coming. It's a movement. It's headed towards you, but you're not going to see it coming. And you're going to have to make these choices in, oh my goodness. So I promise I'm not trying to pose in a, all right. I had to use my monkey toes. Oh my God, I'm so hot. I might have to take my pantaloons off. All right. I'm super duper hot all of a sudden. You're going to have to make these choices in the face of chaos, right? You're going to have to make these choices. So I know as you're trying to make these choices, pick which option it is that you would like. You're going to feel like you don't really know what to do. You are new to whatever this is, and so that makes you feel somewhat unsure. It makes you feel somewhat insecure, maybe. And don't worry about that. Everyone feels moments of insecurity at some point. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. That sense of insecurity is going to cause you to possibly consider something that was once forbidden for you, something that maybe at some point You thought that it wasn't an option. It's something that you don't really have much, you don't really have much resistance towards. Like, this is someone that just can absolutely, are you talking about my husband? This is something or someone that could absolutely have their way with you, and you just would be like, okay, sure, all right, right. Okay, but there's also this deceitful energy there. So, okay, is that deceitful energy? Are you deceiving yourself? Are you deceiving yourself about what you deserve? Is that deceitful energy coming from someone else because they're trying to convince you that you shouldn't do, you shouldn't receive, all of these no's, no, no, no. Um, I mean, if there was someone in my life that was consistently no, 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 I would be like, okay, Destiny's Child. Then you tell me, yeah, 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 yeah. Because it's the secret, deceit, secret. Wait, does it say secret? Oh no, it doesn't. What the fuck? What does it? Oh, that's right. I can't see close with glasses. Oh, it doesn't say secret. Oh, shit. I could have sworn it said secret. What does it say? Nepheret. Okay, I was looking with my human eyes, and my human eyes are flawed. I should have used my psychic eye. What does it say? Okay, wait, bitch, stop looking so intense. It's because you look so intense that I couldn't understand what it said. Hold on. Okay. Okay. A former high priestess at the Tulsa House of Night. um, it's a girl's name meaning beautiful. A noblewoman and princess who lived in ancient Egypt during the 4th dynasty. Wait. Ah. Oh, man. All right. I think we've had enough. I feel like we've had enough intense reading. I want this to be nice. I want this to be something just lovely and enjoyable. This is something pertaining to Lemurian Atlantean conflict. And we're just going to leave it at that. Okay. Excuse me. So, balance. There's a balance that's trying to be restored and maintained. Is this balance for you in your life? I'm hoping so. I'm really, really hoping so. There's some that's trying so hard to keep something secret away from you, some knowledge, some fact. Um, and it's the intention is to prevent the fulfillment of your wish. Your biggest wish is being considered. Who is it being considered by? Is it being considered by you, or is it being considered by someone who would prefer that none of your wish um, can or will come true? There's a lot of jealousy. Whoo! Someone's jealous. Hmm. Who's not jealous of you, though? Even without you trying, who is not jealous of you? Who in your environment, the better question is this: what environment have you existed in for a prolonged period where there isn't at least one person that secretly despises you because you exist? So with that, I mean, who cares what this person thinks and what they want? Oh ho. Aho. See, look. Someone's wish did not get fulfilled. Their wish, it's not your wish. Their wish was broken because a secret came out, and now the person that was holding this secret is headed back home. Ooh, are you home for this person? Is that what you are to them? Like they see you as home? Like, bitch, walk your ass to a spiritual shelter because I'm not going. I am not going to involve myself in your drama. I don't think so. So it looks like you're getting sucked into a drama. I thought this was going to be about wish fulfillment. I mean, I wish a mofo would banish me. Just banish me. Do me a favor. If you love me, banish me. Okay. Initiation. Something's being started. I'm wondering if this is a wish fulfillment for your soul, right? Your soul is wanting this to some degree. I don't know. You're not imagining this. This is not something you're imagining. This is something that is actually taking place. If you're feeling like it's like, oh my gosh, no, I knew it. You did know it. You did know. You've been picking up on this for some time. I can't breathe. This is too much. I literally can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't know if I'm picking up on someone else's emotions, but I feel a panic attack coming. I haven't had those in a while. I feel a panic attack rising up. I'm going to need to do some energy work because this is too much. I don't know if someone is watching this and is resonating so deeply that it's causing them to have some type of malfunction with their vagus nerve, but let's go ahead and do some energy work. I'll play some music for you guys because everyone just needs to calm down. What it is. So let's go ahead and play some music to calm y'all down. Okay, just whoever you are, please breathe. Your energy is starting to really seriously affect me. So just breathe. Breathe. Deep breath. All right. All right. Everyone's shields are going up. Your energy is yours and not to mix with others. Just breathe. I'm now going to go ahead and rebalance your vagus nerve. Continue breathing very deep, very slow. If you're sensitive to energy, you might feel this wash of calm. Feel my hand on your chest, just left of center. You might begin to feel a cool energy going up your chest, up your neck. Clearing out any thoughts that are incepted. Breathe. Our energy is synced. How do you feel? You guys feel okay? Mm. There's a frequency that's being spread. It's a frequency of panic and fear. It's unnecessary. With permission from your highest self, I'm blocking frequency modulation from reaching your amygdala and your hippocampus. I'm shielding your Wernicke's area to prevent miscommunication and misinterpretation. Just breathe. The malignant influence has been banished, locked out of this space in your cranial space. Prosperity is being reestablished. And if you allow yourself to receive, then the abundance is yours and no one can take it away. By spring, this change will be permanent for you if you allow it to be maintained until then. Celestial teachers are being silenced. Those who carry a message powerful enough to change the entire trajectory of your journey. Your reason to celebrate is attempting to be removed. Your truth is being confined in a world within your world. The solution is to exit out of the stillness and enter into a space of action. Enter into a space of transformation. This space that's held by us is a space that belongs to me. Nothing shall enter that I give no permission to enter. You cannot harm me. You cannot even stand to look at me. It does not matter who observes. The potential you're attempting to access is limitless. Nor can you take what does not belong to you. If you'd like an energetic war, we're ready. We've been ready. You cannot harm me or anyone that sits in my space. You cannot affect emotion. You cannot remove me from my grace. It's no longer the human speaking. Belief has nothing to do with fact. Regardless of what is believed to be able to be successful, without your permission, it cannot succeed. Without your participation, there is no fuel to bring it to fruition. There will be no new chapter until this one is resolved. It's resolved through that cosmic connection that's being allowed to be reestablished. Not much will remain hidden. Many things will come to light. What you do with what you know is what will determine how far you can take things. Even the belly of the beast must be cleansed with fire. Not just any fire, but endurance. The fallen seraph, there are multiple. It's not just one. The fallen seraphim, your own fire will consume you. I am not afraid. I come from an order higher than yours. You have fallen from grace, while I sit in the throne room of it. You will be cleared. How much suffering you endure while you are cleared is contingent on your decision to continue with rebelliousness. You will be cleared. Your ancestral magic will be taken from you. No. Your ancestral magic is already gone. You will soon awaken to the upside down nature of your logic and actions. And their actions have simply accelerated the process of the return from shadow. Those who promise to come in pairs to help repair everything. This repair requires reparations. The false awakening is going to be corrected and the dark interference will be removed. Excuse me, that must be done in order to induce a natural ending. The progression of that dark work is done. It will take approximately 18 to 24 months for the last of their program to be expunged. So the work needs to be done now. There's a lot of things that you need to do to get yourself into a space where you can project into your environment the very thing you wish for the most. What is it that you want? There's a transfer that's going to occur. There's a transfer. It can be a transfer of wealth. It can be transference of trauma. Depends on what you're going to do with this period and this opportunity. I would not opt for transference of traumas, because then that's you taking on other people's yuckiness. All right. How will this play out for us? Okay. So we have the strength card. Strength, courage, energy, resolution, defiance, action, zeal. It's time for you to become defiant to the people who are trying to keep you confined in a space of smallness, right? It's time for you to become defiant to your insecurities. It's time for you to defy whatever logic has been programmed into you that really is not a form of logic, but instead is a way for others to continue to control you using your own insecurities against you. It's just time. It's time. All right. Queen of Coins in reverse. False prosperity, suspense, suspicion. Responsibilities neglected, vicious person, distrustful person, fear of failure. Don't become vicious in your attempt to achieve what you know you're capable of achieving. Don't allow other people's false prosperity to intimidate you and cause you to believe that just because they said something, that it's a decree from heaven itself and that you will not be able to reach the spaces within yourself that you know you are destined to live in. Six of Coins. Generosity, philanthropy, charity, gratification, and gifts. There's a lot. There's a lot that you are here to do in this world. Okay, for those that this reading will apply to, there is a lot that you are in this world to do, to accomplish changes, all sorts of different things. Do not listen to people who have no idea what the plan of your soul actually is. Do not listen to any of that. If I had listened to a lot of the logical advice that I received in regards to business, marketing, all of that years ago, I'm 100% sure that I would not be where I am today. I've never taken a business class. I don't know any of that. I just know my soul tells me what to do and I do it. Okay. So don't listen to the people who have so much to say. And you can go ahead and release that mindset of, but Emmy, they're like wealthy. Okay, but are they rich in spirit? Are they happy? Because financial wealth does not equate to happiness. It doesn't equate to spiritual wealth. The world is changing. We will soon be living by a different standard. If you want to listen to the very people who are about to go extinct, their business model, their logic, it's about to go extinct. That's your choice if you would like to listen to them. If you would like to model your life and your journey after them, that's completely your choice. Okay? It's okay. You can make decisions for yourself. But please, before you decide, just know that extinction level event for many of those types of practices, it's here. It's here. There's a lot of things that have already been taking place. And if you allow yourself to quiet your thoughts for a moment, quiet your energy, you can feel it. You can feel it. There's this sense of knowing about it. You can feel the changes deep in your bones. I hope that you choose, instead of following these models that are going to make you unhappy, I hope that you choose to follow your heart, to allow your authentic self to rise to the surface, to be witnessed, You might not see my words coming to fruition today, tomorrow, this year, or next. But I promise you, this is the direction we are headed. Whatever you think you know about yourself, I ask you to question yourself, not doubt, question. Question where those thoughts, where that logic came from. For most of us, you'll see that logic didn't even come from you. You are not the point of origination for that thought, that perception. It came from someone else who projected onto you their lack of belief in themselves. Listening to advice that comes from that is not a surefire way to get you into a space of prosperity and abundance in all its forms. It's just not. It's not. Listening to people who are wanting and planning to exploit others in order to get ahead, that's not going to get you anywhere either. Being truthful, filled with integrity, and courageous in your vulnerability, that might actually go somewhere. I don't know how far, but that might actually go somewhere. I feel stillness. It's a calm energy, no movement. 9 of Cups, success, advantage, well-being, abundance, good health, difficulties surmounted. See what I'm saying? My life to date has never been able to put a challenge before me that I could not overcome. You need to say that to yourself every day. My life to date has never been able to place a challenge before me that I could not overcome. My life to date has never been able to put a challenge before me that I could not overcome. And if that's too long to remember, let's shorten it. Eventually, I'll win. Eventually, I'll win. Eventually, I'll win. These are very powerful statements that if you say it to yourself every day, it becomes your truth. You begin to resonate at that frequency. And when you have resonance with that belief then automatically, by virtue of resonance, becomes the environment you live in. It becomes your reality. It becomes your truth. Your biggest wish is being considered. Who is doing the considering? Is it you? Is it someone who doesn't want your wish to come true? Ooh, curveball. Ooh, curveball. That was slick. Michael goes, are you going to repeat it? I don't know. All right, fine. Is it you doing the considering, or is it someone who doesn't want your wish to come true? And the curveball is it someone who wants more, who wants this more than everything? Is it someone who wants your dreams to come true? Is it someone who wants to be the one to put that smile on your face? Is it someone who wants to earn their place beside you by facilitating whatever it is you need facilitated? I don't know. Hanging ghost. Life in suspension, transition, change, reversal of the mind and in one's way of life. apathy and dullness, abandonment, renunciation, the changing of life's force. So you have the positive and the negative both infused into one singular card. And this is telling me that you have the opportunity to choose the positive and the negative, or the negative. What are you going to choose? You see the wording there? And or. Those are two very specific, very, very, very specific words that have very specific meanings. And implies inclusion of all components. Or means segregation, separation, and selection of only one or the other. What will you have? Will you have the positive and the negative? Or will you segregate the two and choose only one? I think in that instance, I'm going to select or. I'm only going to choose the positive, and any negatives, I will find the positive in that. I will find the ways in which that negativity is encouraging and supporting my growth. And that's how you make your biggest wish happen. Rather than playing some type of blame game, rather than entering into a space of, and I'm going to be happy and hurting at the same time. I mean, if that's sounding okay to you, I mean, there's a potentiality that maybe you're masochistic. I say this as someone who was for a little bit. Hurt me good. I mean, do you need to hurt to learn? Yes, if you choose not to learn it through more compassionate means. So what's that tell you? It tells me that I need to always make sure that I'm in compliance with what my soul is requesting of me. Because when I'm not, that's when I begin being put through the motions, the exercises, the drills that will instill more flexibility within me. You know, increasing your flexibility and mobility. That's often a very painful process. It can hurt quite a bit. Yes, both are a learning process, but both will teach you in a different way. I've had this question for so many years. Well, Emmy, why can't we just completely get rid of demonic things? Well, because whatever you don't want to learn in the classroom of light, you will be given a personal dark tutor to help you learn it in private. That's why. If you want your life to no longer have the type of darkness and struggle that it's had, you need to start falling in line with what your soul is asking you. And let me tell you, a large percentage, I'd say about 90 something percent, right, of people are being tasked to fall in alignment with what their soul is asking them to do in order for their wishes to be fulfilled. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it because they don't like the uncertainty. They don't like this. They don't like that. They want something else. They don't understand the gravity of the lesson at hand. And so they don't show up for class. There's so many different things, right? So many different things. So many different things. It reminds me of this circumstance where I had this program, and in order to get the credit that you needed for the program, you had to do like a one-on-one examination with me. And all of the participants in the program, you know, they were all messaged, and everyone had to schedule it. There was a set time frame that everything had to be done. And one particular individual just did not answer any messages, completely ignored everything. Okay, that's a decision you made. Okay. I respect that. And then life went on. Life went on. And it was all good. I didn't take it personal or anything like that. It's like, people make their decisions. And then months later, then the individual was like, okay, I'm ready now. For what? Well, I'm ready now. Well, I'm glad, but the window of opportunity is gone. It's gone. That's it. There's no more. It's gone. The program is done. You don't get to go to a college course and then not take your final exam and come back the next year and be like, all right, professor, give me my exam. That's not how it works. You don't get to go to some type of certification program for work, right? Say you're trying to get certified in C++, whatever the hell the program is. You're trying to get certified in that and you don't take the final exam, and then you wait until after the program is completely done, and then you say like, okay, I want my exam now. That's the same thing with soul. You don't get to dictate to soul like, all right, I'm going to have that test in another season of my life. Season is done. That's it. The season is done and that's it. That's how spiritual lessons work. You'll have to wait until that program, that class, that lesson is offered again. Circle back around. But you have to wait. You cannot dictate. You have to wait. And if you don't want to wait, then you won't have whatever it is you're trying to have. Right? So we're at a point where we are reaching that point of final exam for each of us. Okay? We're reaching the point of final exam, and what's necessary is for us to know that this is a period of preparation. You need to begin preparing for whatever it is, and you can feel what your soul is about to test you on. You can feel it. You can't play that with me like, I don't know. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. But you're unsure. There's a difference between being unsure and completely not knowing. Unsure means you know, but you need confirmation, you need validation. You need someone to kind of step in and let you know, do I have this feeling right? Or, did I misinterpret this? Not knowing is not having any clue whatsoever and not being given any type of indication of what this is supposed to be. You know what you're going through. You know the lessons that you're in. You know the end result that you're working towards because you're the one that wishes for that end result. So someone is wishing for some type of end result that involves you. I don't know. All right. Let's do one last card. My allergies. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry for those with earbuds in. I don't have delicate sneezes. All right, here it goes. Card number 33, 33 being the number of ascended masters. Anahata Kali, beautiful, powerful mother of the sacred universal heart, who lives within our hearts as the wisdom and healing power of love. Your heart knows how to heal and how to open, how to break and repair itself to become stronger and wiser than before. Your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place. Your heart wisdom and empowerment are growing. Soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something very important for your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love. Let your heart be at peace. The journey of the soul is a journey from the head to the heart. Anahata is a Sanskrit name for the heart chakra. Anahata Kali is a goddess who secures the awakening, transformation, and liberation of the heart. Love is her expression. When Kali Ma touches the heart, it becomes capable of love that is increasingly unconditional, fearless, and compassionate. Such empowerments often manifest through loss and betrayal. In responding to such challenges, we grow our heart's capacity for love, processing and healing emotions of grief, betrayal, and anger. Our heart becomes stronger through the process. The human heart is capable of overcoming enormous negativity. It is an astonishingly powerful and beautiful temple of spirit. We can underestimate the extraordinary power of the heart by forcing on its sweetness, love, and light as though by focusing on its sweetness, love, and light as though they are weaker than anger, fear, or the consuming intensity of grief. We can only begin to understand the spiritual worlds and how they operate when we let go of the human perspective. A human believes that the heavier and denser something is, the more powerful it is. A heavy emotion like anger or physical situations that appears gridlocked are given more weight than the intangible realms of spirit. Yet spirit is behind all things, in all things. Being invisible does not impede its effectiveness. If anything, it enhances it. For something so seemingly invisible, love has conquerable power. We affirm this in expressions such as love can move mountains or love will always find a way, yet we are conditioned to believe that there's more power in what we can see and control rather than the spiritual power of love. Such conditioning pulls us away from heart connection and into the fear based belief system that we need to control things or there will be no benefit, no safety, no happiness. However, we can never be safe if we are disconnected from the spiritual home of the heart, where all healing, wisdom, true guidance, spiritual protection, and regenerating vitality resides. The backlog of emotional pain stored in our hearts can sometimes cause us to shut down, even when we know that in closing down our hearts, we lose out on love's joy and wisdom. We may go through the motions of living, but without the real emotional juice and revitalizing engagement with life. Kali Anahata brings a message from the Divine Mother that she is supporting you in healing your heart. She wants you to connect to more profound joy in your life. As you trust yourself and trust in her, you can heal even long term karmic scars. You can learn to return to love, to be in love, to live the love within your ever beautiful heart. So, she wants you to connect to more profound joy in life as you trust yourself and trust in her. You can heal even long term karmic scars. You can learn to return to love, to be in love, to live the love within your ever beautiful heart. For those who live from the heart space, it can be hard to remember what it was like before. Yet many still live in such a way, driven by fear, plagued with anxiety, hardened through living in a way that's oppressive to the spirit. The oracle asks you to acknowledge how far you've come and where you'd like to go, not so much in terms of external markers, but in terms of emotional freedom. If you have been focusing on healing a specific issue in your life, the oracle indicates you have the strength, wisdom, and courage of heart to accomplish that. It's this need to find, just to really, really find the courage within you to heal the things that have hurt you the most. Do you know what's hurt you the most? Do you know what it is that continues to cause you to feel as though you have to fight? Did someone try to subdue you? Did someone try, like really put effort into trying to convince you that your feelings were invalid, your effort was not enough, that you, as a divine spark of creation, are merely some afterthought? Hold on. Okay. I'm going to pull a Rumi card because there's like some type of answer that's needing to be released. And I don't have enough clarity to figure that out. Yeah. All right. You. You. Blood Angel. Card number 7, 7 being the number of completion. Okay. In your own time, just open your eyes. You've completed your honoring ritual. In your own time, open your eyes. Ooh, that's a powerful message. Card number 7, Blood Angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. The moon is often seen by many ancient cultures as a feminine energy. So in the midst of the darkness, a goddess appeared with its brilliance. Ooh, someone's in a dark space. They're seeing you as their lunar goddess. So in the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me. Like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away, it captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as a ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Ooh. Uh-oh. Someone fell in love with you. They weren't expecting that. I'm saying they weren't expecting you to affect them in the way that you did. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honors the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arising from darkness and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Let us be. The oracle of the blood angel comes to you with a particular message. You're being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. The blood angel understands and in the gift of greater life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth. There are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to counter the increase of your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for a new influx of energy. It is not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the great generosity of life itself. And thus, even more shall be offered in compensation for what you're willing to release. Because you do have to make space for new things to enter, right? However, release must take place. Balance is a natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night that might be the darkness of grief or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in clarity the following morning. Be ready to endure the sunset and the night to become ready to receive the sunrise, and with it more life. It's your divine task now. Why is this coming to you? You're ready for it. You have outgrown what has been, and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. A part of you, your mind perhaps, may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle, divine gift or not. You may prefer things remain the same, but what are you really wanting in that belief? Happiness, a sense of safety and security, love? Remember that in any divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come at first through an obvious bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives, there's always an offering of greater life within it. The blood angel tells you to not make yourself too small for what's happening in your soul and life now by holding on to what you know or holding on to what is better to let go. It may not be easy, but you will gain more trust in the divine, in you, in life, and great power and heavenly play can and will flow through your soul into the world. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. This oracle comes with a particular blessing of well-being and vitality. You have perhaps become tired or are well, but seek to engage in new projects or practices that will stretch or challenge you. The blood angel brings you the blessing of whatever energy is required to expand into where life is leading you. What the divine has instilled within your heart shall be financed with life force and energy, so it may be brought to fulfillment. This is the sacred contract of human life. The journey shall be taken by the soul, and there will be challenges. But what is required for divine fulfillment will always be available. If you've been struggling with your energy levels or with emotional or psychological challenges, more so than usual perhaps, then you're asked to complete a sacred honoring ritual. The reason for this is that your energy, as you're going through growth and opening, can become unstable for a time, more porous or more vulnerable than usual. This is nothing to be concerned about, but you will benefit from more spiritual protection during this time. So, we will be having a fire ceremony tomorrow for the 1111 portal. It's now 1111 on the East Coast. Love it. These rituals will assist you in gaining additional spiritual protection if you need to take any particular action to bring yourself healing and wellness. These rituals will help you become conscious of and ready for that action simply through life experiences and internal wisdom when the time is right. And I believe the time is right. I believe we're being tasked with finding the courage to flow forward in the ways we were designed to flow. It's a very beautiful time. Very, very, very beautiful time. Tomorrow I'll be live at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the live fire ceremony for the 1111 portal. If you would like me to perform any type of energy work that I'm offering, if you'd like to be part of the fire ceremony, if you would like a reading, a scan, whatever it is, go to that link, meevolving.com/shop/1111 portal. The energies are going to be profound. Please, please, please Make sure that you protect your energy, that you protect your space, that you are certain about what you are participating in. I want to tell you guys something that might be concerning for some, okay? If you're going to participate in any type of group event for that 1111 portal, you better make sure the person in charge of that event really truly knows how to keep everyone safe during their ceremony. As much goodness is coming through these portal dates, there's also an equal amount of darkness and despair. Okay? There's always balance within creation. You have to know the environment you are in as you allow yourself to be exposed, bathed by the portal energies. Okay? I'm not saying this so that you only join me. I mean, there's people doing stuff throughout the whole day. Be aware of what you're joining, is what I'm saying. Okay? Stay safe, protect your energy, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here for church. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already subscribed. Please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.